right, starting streaming. Claims that we are live. Very cool. All right. So if you want to go to the video and see the chat, or just pop out the chat or something.
Yeah. Hot and sexy. I think the internet's having issues. I think that's what the problem is.
Let me prepare this one.
Why do I suddenly look gross? Look fine actually. Okay, good. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. Ooh.
Okay.
Oops. Kingsman 3 trailer.
Give it another couple minutes. See if anyone pops in. Too bad Kingsman 2 is apparently trash.
You haven't seen it?
Well, I heard it was trash.
Yeah, it is. Go see it. It's pretty bad.
It's a bad time for everyone involved.
Suddenly looks different. It looks fine, but it looks different, and I don't understand why.
It does look fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, CD. Not really, but kinda.
Do. What?
We don't listen to the whole album.
Yeah. You okay with that?
Wow.
37 minutes.
Yeah.
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 Since we have two watching, I don't know how accurate that is. I need to close Messenger, or else I'm going to get bing bongs.
Oh, immediately. Just happiness.
Oh, with the pipe. What are you smoking?
Just put lane 1Q.
GG.
Hell yeah.
That was just the charring light, though.
Is it, though?
Is it? All right. I tell you that
it is.
YouTube is demonetizing pipe videos.
Why?
Because they don't want to promote smoking.
It's the dumbest shit ever, man.
All right.
Cameras take off
are
all
on.
Vaping things too.
Right. Yeah. Oh. Hello, everyone who might be watching at the moment. We're going to listen to all of The Queen is Dead. And it's going to be Ethan's first time through the whole album.
Yep, I have not listened to this album yet.
You've heard I don't know if you've heard a full song, but I've shown you parts of a couple different ones, and you really liked what you heard.
I'm trying to think if I've heard a whole song yet.
You heard a lot of the first one, The Queen is Dead. You heard some of Cemetry Gates. A little bit of Bigmouth Strikes Again is another one I think you've heard. Aside from that, nothing.
Sweet.
So, it's good stuff. Good stuff. I think I'm just gonna let people
together well.
I'm just gonna let people file in because we're doing this as a video, but it just so happens to be live.
Right.
Is the way it's gonna go. So if people want to chat, they can chat, and we're just gonna go song by song.
Yep.
So we're gonna start with the first one, being "The Queen is Dead." But first, allow me to refill my lighter.
Good job.
Good
Good job.
Good hijab.
Nice hijab, brother.
Nice hijab, brother. My mom won't let me wear a hijab.
Okay there.
Yeah. I'm real good.
I'm real good.
Panic on the streets of London. I like that I played like 1 minute of that song and now it's in your head.
It's not another song that sounds like it is.
All right, real deal. I've been having a hard time with this Zippo for some reason. Here we go. That's good stuff. All right, everyone. We have 7 people watching. Feel free to chime in, everybody, as to whether or not audio is okay. If things need to be louder or quieter, just let us know. And let's just begin.
Let's do it. Give me that sexy noise. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now let's just begin.
Okay.
Had to get back in the room.
Between arches, her very lowness with her head in a sling. I'm truly sorry, but it sounds like a wonderful thing. I say, Charles, don't you ever crave to appear on the front of the Daily Mail, dressed in your mother's bridal veil? And so I checked all the registered historical facts, and I was shocked into shame to discover how I'm the 18th pale descendant of some old queen or other.
Feel free to pause it to talk whenever you want.
Has the world changed?
the most sophisticated thing I've done in a long time.
Talk about precious things, but when you're tied to your mother's apron, no one talks about castration. We can go for a walk where it's quiet and dry and talk about precious things like love and law and poverty. We can go for a walk where it's quiet and dry and talk about precious things. But the rain that flattens my head, all the lies about makeup and long hair Past the pub who saps your body, and the church who'll snatch your money. The queen is dead, boys, and it's so lonely on a limb.
I love that. Or I love when bands in general aren't afraid to take a slight detour out of what's expected. Like, you know, their lyrics don't fit into this perfect rhythm. You know, cookie cutter copy paste,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, generic artsy rock kind of thing to do, but still, I just always appreciate that. And as the song goes on, I immediately remember how much I love them for that.
Past the pub that breaks your body, and the church all they want is your money.
That's what threw me a little bit when I first listened to this album. Is his vocals are so unexpected from song to song.
Yeah.
It's like it's that crazy. It's just you haven't ever heard anything like it.
Life is very long when you're lonely. Life is very long when you're Life is very long when you're
I love this bass line even though it's just two notes. Boom, 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 boom. Is it sounding good on your new headphones?
Oh yeah.
Track number 1,
we go.
complete. So what do you think so far?
Well, first of all, I figured out what was wrong with my webcam. It was the stupid Logitech software. Second of all, yeah, I you showed me the beginning of that song, and I love the rest of it just as much as the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They've got something, man.
Include me in the edit. Okay, Franz. Here. I'll do it.
There's not going to be an edit. It's just going to be uploaded.
Yeah, here. I'll drag you into the screen
There you go.
capture, okay? So you can be there.
You're there.
You're there. All right.
Franz, what kind of person are you? I'm going to look. Can I look at your profile? Channel. I said profile, like a pleb. What do you have? You don't have anything. You have 11 subscribers, though. That's cool.
That's really cool. All right, track number 2, Frankly, Mr. Shankly. This one's a little bizarre, but I really like it.
I'm ready for it.
Context: Mr. Shankly is like their their manager at their record label or something.
Okay.
And so everything he's saying to him is about like being a musician and having a record label. So just so you're aware of the context of the lyrics here.
Sounds good.
Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. I want to leave, you will not miss me. I want to go down in musical history. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, I'm a sickening wreck. I've got the 21st century breathing down my neck. I must move fast. You understand me.
I like it.
I want to
It's
go
light
down
and it's
in
just
celluloid
fun.
Here we go. Ready?
Shankly.
So silly. I don't even know how to classify this.
I don't even know.
Fame, fame, fatal fame. It can play hideous tricks on the brain. But still I'd rather be famous than righteous or holy. Any day, any day, any day. But sometimes I feel more fulfilled making Christmas cards with a mentally ill. I want to live and I want to love. I want to catch something that I might be ashamed of.
He's a poet.
Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held.
I gotta say, it really helped after the fact to realize how funny these songs are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of, like, for as much, like, I don't even know if I'd say sadness so much as, like, he's, like, telling sad stories in some of these songs that people can really empathize with. And one of the later tracks I'll point out is, like, this awesome, like, anthem for, like, teens. Anyway, like, in the 80s. And,
Okay.
so, like, he manages to balance, like, this sincerity while also being, like, I'm taking the piss out of the situation. Because there's a song on here called Vicar In A Tutu. So, if that gives you any insight.
Yeah, I like the genuine sincerity while still being, not afraid to goof a bit.
My way and it corrodes my soul. Oh, I didn't
Cheers,
realize
friends.
that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful poetry, Mr. Shankly. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, since you ask, you are a fraction and pain in the ass. I do not mean to be so rude. Still, I must speak frankly, Mr. Shankly. Oh, give us your money.
It's a silly little song, but I think it's kind of underrated.
I really like it a lot.
You know, this next one is like cry yourself to sleep kind of music. Okay.
Okay.
Jeff
I'm ready
Buckley
for it.
has done a cover of this, and it's amazing. I know it's over.
Oh, mother, I can feel the soul falling over my head.
How's that for an opening line?
If I heard this in the background of a like playing in the background in a store, I would think it was or I would think it was Queen for a second. Not now, but right at the beginning.
I'm at that good middle spot in the bowl where like it smokes clean and smooth and you get a lot of smoke. Once you've learned this song, this is a really good sing-along in the car. Because it gets pretty moving towards the end.
Lover, treat her kindly, though she needs you more than she loves you. And I know it's over, still I cling. I don't know where else I can go. I know it's over, and it never really began. And you even spoke to me and said, if you're so funny, then why are you on your own tonight? And if you're so clever, then why are you on your own?
This is the kind of sad music that doesn't make you sad. It's like cathartic. You know?
Yeah. It's almost an outlet.
Yeah. It's like the way out is through. And you're not just soaking in it.
Yeah.
If you're so very good looking, why do you sleep alone?
10 people watching.
Hello all.
'Cause tonight is just like any other night.
Welcome to the second song of the album.
Third.
I mean third, sorry. I realized.
With your triumphs and your charms, over each other's arms. It's so easy to laugh, it's so easy to hate. It takes strength to be gentle and kind. Over. It's so easy to laugh, it's so easy to hate. It takes guts to be gentle and kind. Over. Love is natural and real, but not for you, my love. Not tonight, my love. Love is natural and real, but not for such as you and I, my love. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head.
You see why this is a song Jeff Buckley would cover?
Yeah. Very emotional, you know. Hard.
Here's another good example of like no meter. He's just singing it over as much as he wants to. Making up random notes.
Yep.
That one is widely considered a masterpiece. What do you think about it? That's no way to start a sentence. So everyone loves this and thinks it's the best. What about you?
It's all right. I don't know. It sucks. Yeah. Do you hear that?
I do.
My pipe's a bit wet.
You're getting a little bit of whatever it's called
Yeah.
at the bottom.
I think I breathed into it at one point. Well, Comet, Stars, and Moon, welcome, and hope you enjoy as much as we do. I was going to say, as I do, and then I was like, well, you are too, and then we both are, so there you go. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, no, I really like that. It's not the kind of song I would just pick up and listen to on my own, but I'm glad I heard, kind of thing. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, good. That is good. I like that.
That's why I'm interested to do this, because for me, at the end, I was like, I don't know how I feel about these songs. And then, like, 3 days later, it's in my top 10 albums.
Yeah.
So
well,
I want to see if this has staying power for you. If you'll come back to it at all.
It helps that you've given me some context and starting points for this album, so that I am not, I have a little bias towards it to be ready to like it, kind of thing.
Sure.
And so far I do.
Good.
Again, not the kind of thing I would have gone and found on my own, probably, but I'm glad that I heard.
Good.
So far.
Next song, Never Had No One Ever. This is probably my least favorite.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a common opinion, but we'll see how you feel.
When you walk without ease on these streets where you were raised, I had a really bad dream. It lasted 20 years, 7 months, and 27 days, and I had no one ever. Now I'm outside your house.
To be honest, this song is probably what makes this album not perfect to me. Every other song, maybe aside from Vicar In A Tutu, which is kind of silly, but it's a fine song. This is the one where I'm like, I never listen to it. I always skip it. Just because it's really one note. This is the energy of the whole song. Which is not bad, but like,
Rodrigo, yeah, if we're going to save the...
Yeah, this will go right up as an upload once the stream is done.
Yep. So you can see all
All of
the
your
sexy sounds.
all your reactions to the sexy sound.
To give you a spoiler, I hated them all so far.
Frankly, Mr. Shankly was his favorite because it sounded funny. I kind of like
I think
this.
so far, actually, the first song is my favorite so far.
Queen is Dead.
Yeah. Because I really like a strong intro to an album.
I have a feeling you're gonna like that one that I mentioned coming up.
The teen.
Yeah,
rock.
I think you'll like Bigmouth Strikes Again. I think you'll like Cemetry Gates, which you've heard part of Cemetry Gates already. That is true. This is a good follow-up to I Know It's Over, because you're on this low, and then you kind of swing out of it.
That sucks. This whole thing. I don't know how I got that in there, but
What's that called?
I remember.
It's like the Drabble, the something like ends in DLE. I like having you reacting to this for the first time. I've heard it, and people get to not only listen to the music with us, but talk about the music too.
Right.
Kind of a cool
It's fun.
little venue.
I like everything about this right now, except for the fact that I've got dribble drabble all up in my pipe.
Send a pipe cleaner down it and then pull it out.
Ooh, good idea.
That's common. Yeah, that song just kind of goes in and out like a fart in the wind, honestly.
I can't like that bit. Fart in the wind.
I don't mind it, and it's only 3.5 minutes, but this next song by Inverse is like under 3 minutes, and I wish it was longer. I think I'm about done. It's a nice smoke. Ooh. Did you just shove it into the bowl?
Hmm?
Did you shove
What?
it into the bowl?
I think I accidentally did. I didn't mean to. I think I did.
Still a little wet. How full is the bowl?
I think I had residue stuck in there. I think I had a jam.
Oh,
Wow. Because I'm suddenly getting a lot more smoke.
okay. All right, Cemetry Gates. This is. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to say
Wow.
if it's my favorite. It's up there. It's like probably top 3 on this album for me. I love the lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
It's so chill.
I dreaded sunny days, so I'll meet you at the Cemetry Gates. Keats and Yates are on
I listened to this whole song with Felicity, remember?
That's right. This
Me
is
and
one of her
Felicity sat and
favorites.
listened to this.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to sing, and she's like, "Have you never heard of Cemetry Gates?"
my almost 3-year-old daughter has loved this song since she was like just turned 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're wrong. I'm loving I'm loving the atmosphere of these videos. Nope, you're not.
I did you mean to say you are not wrong? Because that would make more sense.
I backed it up a bit. For extra context,
Oh well.
Morrissey, the lead singer, is an Oscar Wilde fanatic.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, he loves Oscar Wilde, and so it like influences how he wrote his lyrics. And he's talking here, like this whole song is about him flaunting how he's better at poetry and knowledge of poetry than this other person he's with.
That's hilarious, actually.
So let me start again.
and Yates are on your side. I dreaded sunny days, so I'll meet you at the Cemetry Gates. Keats and Yates are on your side. Wild is on mine. So we go inside and we gravely read the stones. All those people, all those lives, where are they now? Oh, with the loves and hates and passions just like mine. They were born and then they lived and then they died. Seems so unfair. I've done salutations
What?
to the dawn. And you claim
Did you do that?
words and they lived
What?
and then they died.
Huh?
Seems so unfair.
Did you skip it ahead?
I want to cry. You say a thrice the undone salutation to the dawn.
There you go.
And you claim these words as your own. But I've read well and I've heard them said 100 times, maybe less, maybe more. If you must write pros and poems, the words you use should be around. Don't plagiarize.
Sorry for my squeaky chair.
That's right, mine's creaky too.
Someone somewhere with a big nose who knows and trips you up and laughs when you fall. He'll trip you up and laugh when you fall. You say London dusted words which could only be your own.
Rodrigo, that's how I end up liking a lot of music. Is
Who cares to... Man, A lot
Yeah.
more.
Well, and specifically the just listening to
You're good.
listening to it over and over, like on repeat or something. Like there's songs that I've found that I'm like, this is all right, and I'll like make a playlist for homework, and I'll end up putting it in like 5 times throughout, and just keep listening to it, like every couple songs, and that ends up working to find, you know, how could you not know that? Fake.
It's because he didn't realize this was an actual Smith song.
Oh. Okay.
Go where I meet you at the Cemetry Gates. Oh, Keats and Yeats.
By the way, everyone, now that there's people in here, let me know how the audio is. Let me know if I need to be higher, lower, Ethan, the music,
Yeah.
whatever. Let us know.
They're on your side. I dreaded sunny days, so let's go where we're wanted, and I meet you at the Cemetry Gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side, but you lose. His web lover wide is on the mind.
The audio is good except for when we're playing Smith songs, because then it's great.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo. Yeah.
Yeah, Smith, yeah.
For context, because we'll probably be doing that like over and over.
No,
That's
no context.
No context.
No context.
So we're not going to mention.
This is the context now. This is where it began.
This is okay.
Yeah, and we'll just progress from here on out. What'd you think of that one?
You know what I say to that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean obviously, yeah. I love that song as much as the first time I heard it. It's a good song. I would say so far, ranking the songs, first favorite would be still the first song in the album, because if you can make a song that is a good intro to an album, I will probably love that more than the rest of the album just because of that. That's why I'm so annoyed with a couple of Killer's albums that they had obvious choices for opening songs, and they put them either at the end or randomly in the middle. And you not only lose the idea of that song, but then the first song isn't as strong as that would have been. And so like that lost potential. So when you have, oh, that's why it was flipping out. Freaking Discord was updating earlier while I was in the call. That's why the thing was lagging. Anyways, but yeah. So anyways, first song, and then Cemetery Gates, because it's just such a freaking banger. And then third would be I have a
I know it's
partial
over.
love to no
Frankly,
I have
Mr. Shankly.
yeah, just because it's like not because necessarily it's a better song, but just I really like that kind of style. And then yeah,
Fair enough.
from there.
So this is Bigmouth Strikes Again. This one has a great little guitar riff in the middle.
Oh yeah, I heard the very beginning of this.
That's the drummer, I believe.
Sweet.
That's pretty cool. He might be the bassist. Isn't that good?
Bassist, yeah.
This is apparently a song about like English politics or something. I don't fully know.
Interesting.
He was a somewhat topical guy. Obviously, The Queen is Dead has a little bit of a charge to it.
Yeah. could definitely still listen to this album on repeat doing homework.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's good variety. You know, like the songs aren't just all samey. There's one sin that this song commits, is that it doesn't have that riff in more than one spot.
I mean, it makes it special, I guess.
So special. So what are your thoughts on that one?
Tabloids criticizing Morsi. Oh, interesting.
Response to the tabloids. Oh, there you go. There you have it.
Yeah, it's not the strongest one on the album, but I mean, I like the lyrics. I like the.
I agree. That's what's so weird about this album, is it's hard to say which songs are best because they're almost like great in their own little vacuums.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, still good.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, eating burgers.
Yeah,
I like eating burgers.
Morrissey's a big vegan guy.
That was it.
Well, the album before this one was called Meat is Murder, so
Oh,
there you have it.
Vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We won't go into that here.
Yeah, exactly.
I went into it a little bit at the end of my reaction for that album.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would say like not the strongest one we've heard yet, but
Nice little rock tune.
What's that?
It's a nice little rock tune.
Yeah, well, and that guitar riff is freaking fantastic. Like,
just like...
I do agree that I think it makes it, like, I understand why they only put it in once, but I do agree that I think it would be nice to have another little diddly diddly, you know, another little riff.
Another little diddly diddly do.
Another diddly diddly do. I want more diddle and a little more do.
I don't blame you. So this one is The Boy with a Thorn in His Side. This one was a grower for me. I loved the, like, as I listened to it more, I started to pay more attention to the guitar line and like the guitar tone, and you can definitely hear it very clearly at the end of the song, and that's what sold me on it. So, okay. It's a very I don't even know how to describe it. We'll just listen.
New cat boobs. Get it? Because cats don't have boobs.
Thoughts?
I actually don't like that one as much.
That's kind of how I felt when I first heard it too.
Yeah, like I don't like. I feel bad because Paris is over here like, yeah, it's my second favorite song. I'm like, I don't know, man.
I
Like,
I grew to like it a lot. It took me a couple listens though, because it's
yeah,
probably of all the songs on the album, it's probably his most unrestrained because the last half he's just going la 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 la, la. And you're
yeah,
like what is this? It's like it sounds like romantic, but also silly, but also charming and reverent, and you can't quite pin it down. But
yeah,
I will say you'll probably warm up to it at least a little bit on future listens because that was the
yeah.
case for me.
I feel like that's probably the case. Because like I was gonna say it and then not face at it too. Is the fact of his vocals, like there's skill there, and his voice sounds very, I don't know, very like you said, just kind of unrestrained and just kind of doing, just going for it.
Hmm.
Um, so I'd say yeah, I'll probably warm up to it. First listen, it's not my favorite, but we'll see if I
That's right.
tend to like it
It
more
doesn't.
later.
It doesn't matter now because we're on to Vicar with a tutu,
Ooh boy, how many songs do we have left?
including this one 3.
Really?
Yep, we're almost
Wow.
done.
Jeez.
Here we go.
I was minding my business, lifting some lead
Such a ridiculous song.
in a church. It was worthwhile living a laughable life. Setting my eyes on the blistering sides of a vicar in a tutu is not strange. He just wants to live his life this way. A sketchy bitch of a thing with a decorative ring wouldn't cover the head of a goose. As Rose collects the money in the canister, who comes sliding down the banister? The vicar in a tutu is not strange. He just wants to live his life this
It's hard not to like it.
Right.
It's like I don't care about it, but man, you can stay. You can crash here tonight. I don't mind.
Vicar in a Tutu.
At least it's only 2.5 minutes long.
The next day in the pulpit, with freedom and ease, combating ignorance, dust and disease. As Rose counts the money in the candy.
He's a lapsed Catholic, by the way. He does not like the Catholic Church, in case that wasn't obvious.
Notice.
And I never get used to. And I am the living sign of a living soul. I am a living sign of a living soul. I am a living soul.
Oh really?
Oh, no kidding.
Is he Catholic specifically, or like more of a?
I don't know. That's really bizarre.
At a recent show in Canada. Oh, interesting.
Well, there's no way he's never not going to be vegan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Vicar in a Tutu. Don't mind it. It's just there. It's just there. However,
It's like the aunt at a family dinner that like isn't your favorite aunt.
but she has crazy hair. She has like 80s
Exactly.
hair.
So she's like interesting to watch. She's like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
She's here again.
It's like not watching a car wreck, but just watching a car like bump into like a light post here and there.
It's like on your morning drive to work, you see someone bump a light post as they go by. And you're like,
I think he said he eats butter. Man, Morrissey is just this walking enigma. I do not understand this man.
He eats butter. Well, okay, but I need context. Does he like eat like a pat of butter?
You know that there's
Or does he-
there's some vegans who will eat eggs and still call themselves vegans.
That's not vegan.
Exactly.
That's an animal byproduct.
Exactly. Butter is murder.
Vegans can eat butter. Yeah, vegans can eat butter.
They can eat
Oh,
fake.
was that your point with... Okay.
They can eat fake butter. They can't eat real butter because real butter is made with cream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's fake butter. So if he eats butter, he's not freaking vegan.
Real butter, because like you can make like spreads, you know,
Right.
like avocado spread, whatever. It's not
not
butterflies. I see. Thanks, cat audience.
The whole point of vegan is, oh, I don't want to eat other things that are from animals too. Anything from animals, which also includes eggs,
Leather.
milk,
Leather.
cheese, butter, leather.
Kim Kardashian's butt. Sorry, I didn't realize what that would imply. Anyway, so second to last
Really
song,
good.
There Is a Light That Never Goes Out. This is the one I mentioned.
Okay.
This
So
song,
Teen angst.
this song reeks of, because this album came out in I think '85. This reeks of like cassette in a Walkman, like out mad at your parents, or like just you have it in your car while you're driving with your friends, like Freaks and Geeks style. Okay.
Yeah, this is...
I,
Stop paying attention to the word. Let's discuss the morality of consuming butter.
I'm just gonna play the song, guys.
I will say that if you mention that this is the one I would like, you know me very well, because everything you just described is the kind of songs I usually love and eat up.
Okay.
Not because that's my life, but just because I love that energy.
Right, and like I said, this one, it doesn't like bring me down, because he kind of does narrative stuff. Like when you listen to
Right.
I Know It's Over, you don't think, oh my gosh, like, Mom, I haven't found love and I'm gonna die soon. Are you still looking at the chat?
Huh?
Oh, are you just laughing?
No,
at me?
I'm laughing at what you said.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's like you don't feel like what the lyrics are saying because it feels like
Yeah.
a story, you know, kind of like with whatever else other song
Right.
example
Right.
that you might use, and this is the same case where it's
Also,
like,
how dare you take that tone with me?
of course, you're welcome. You can like relate to it in a weird way, but it doesn't like cut to your core. But it might for a lot
Right.
of other people. I don't know. Here it goes. This is, if you go on YouTube and just type in "There Is a Light That Never Goes." Light that, oh, come on. There's a light that never goes out. The video has, oh, it's not up anymore. There was a video that had a lot of views, but it's not up anymore. It had like millions, like
Oh.
20, 50 million, something like that. But anyway,
What was it?
it's not there anymore. The official Smiths one is there. And that's the one people are watching now, but that's it. Anyway,
Okay.
20 million? Okay. So here is the one. This one I didn't like on first listen either. I was a little
Okay.
underwhelmed. So I'm really curious to see how you feel on your first listen.
Okay.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young.
Didn't you show me this?
I don't know. Does it sound familiar?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I did.
Did I listen to it?
I don't know. It's really popular. It's probably their most well-known song. In the top 3 at least.
I never want to go home because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight because I want to see people and I want to see life. Driving in your
Oops.
What
Alex, I
the?
clicked a button.
What?
I clicked a button.
What the hell is this?
Shut up! It was in the suggestion. I accidentally clicked it. Go back.
Oh my gosh.
Where were we?
I'll find it. There we go. Grief.
Thank you.
Driving in your car. Oh, please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight. Take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care.
This cat audience is the biggest troll.
No, I think that's a very fair point.
The ska reggae band, that's right. In what way? Everyone's getting so confused. What do you think?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I would say top 3 off this album.
Really? Good.
I would say that one, the first song, and Cemetery. What's it called?
Cemetry Gates.
Cemetry Gates. Thank you. Top 3.
No, he said it reminds him of Sublime.
He specifically said reminds him of Sublime.
Yeah.
Or her. I don't know. I don't know what gender this cat is.
Z-Zim-Zer.
Zizimzer.
All right, so
E-M-er.
we got one track left, buddy.
Oh boy. I'm
So-
actually sad. Like I feel like this is a journey, and I'm sad it's already almost over.
It's a quick album. That's not true. That's not true. Some girls are bigger than others. Some context for the opening of this track, because it'll confuse the hell out of you if you don't know. They have like the drums or like guitar come in, like fade in, and then it fades out again, and then it fades back in fully with like reverb on. And it's meant to sound like you're outside of like a saloon, and like the door, like, or like a club, and like the doors open, and you hear it, and then the door shuts again, and then you go in.
Okay.
So you have context, because otherwise this will confuse the hell out of you.
Okay. The chat has gone to hell, so let's just listen to it.
See what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been very confusing.
This was a grower for me too. I thought it was a really weak closer, but I've come to love it.
From the ice age to the dull age, there is but one concern. I have just discovered some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Some girls are bigger than
Everyone go subscribe to Ethan if you want to. He sometimes makes videos.
Every once in a while. What do we even have on the channel?
Ooh, we should plug our channel at the very end of this.
As Antony said to Cleopatra as he opened a crater veil, oh, I said, some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Some girls are bigger than others.
You're vibing with this one.
Yep, I really like this one.
I'm really surprised. Do you see why it could be like an underwhelming closer on your first listen?
No, actually, I really like this.
Wow. That's really funny to me.
Also, I totally forgot to ever save our stream of,
Honey Pop,
yeah,
is it gone?
I never saved it.
Oh.
Like you said.
The lyrics are great on this one. Johnny Marr got pissed at Morrissey for everything. I love their chill outros on the songs.
I could see how someone would think this is a weak ending to the album. I think it's a great letdown, personally. I think it's, not letdown in a bad way, I mean, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue's Clues, fight me. I love Blue's Clues as a kid.
Felicity watches it all the time. So I'm really surprised that you loved that one as much as you did.
That honestly, I like that. I like that more than. Well, I'd say top 4 are Cemetry Gates. There's Light That Doesn't Go Out. I said that right?
Yeah.
Queen is Dead.
Queen is Dead and that one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Blue's Clues made Nick
Dear
Jr. like Sublime made the
Lord.
Smiths. That's yeah, I can see that. Coldplay really influenced the Smiths too. So Ethan, that is the album.
Oh man, album.
Allow me to raise.
Yeah, album.
Stick the camera right in the middle there. So
Okay. Oh, okay.
please make this available to rewatch. I just missed it.
Yeah, you did just miss it.
Yeah, this will be like this will just go right to an upload as soon as I hit end.
This was
stream.
actually just gonna be a video, and then we were like, you know what? Let's stream it.
What?
Wow.
Are you dying? The sun has just eclipsed Indiana, and we've lost Ethan to the fiery inferno.
Can I just leave my webcam as that?
No. That's nice. That's nice. I'd rank this album There's a Light, Fourth of Thorn, I Know It's Over, Cemetry Gates, Queen is Dead, Some Girls, Bigmouth, Shankly, Never Had, Vicar. I would go... I don't actually know because I have a really hard time picking like a number one. Honestly.
I'm a number one.
We
Keep
are
talking.
number one.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I have a really hard time picking like favorites off of this one. I just know that Never Had No One Ever and Vicar In A Tutu are the only songs I skip. But like I'll listen to this album front to back easy. Thank you everyone for joining us on this tour. We'd like to plug one last thing. Let me just add an image of it.
Please do. Do it, you sexy bastard.
Ethan and I have had a Let's Play kind of channel, a game channel, with like edited Let's Plays, so it's not like boring. And we also started a podcast.
Yeah.
But we started this channel, this content back in 2013, 6 years ago. And we had a terrible name for it that will go unsaid right now. But if you go on
still stand by it, but
I don't mind it. It is terrible though.
it is.
Because people see it and they just immediately turn away. But we've rebranded and we have a new name. So if everybody would love to go over
more of this
to check out the Parlor investigation, that would be hella tight. We need to get to 100 subscribers, so that we can change our, what do you call it, our link, like youtube.com/user/whatever. Right. So if we can get to 100 subscribers, that would be really great. Allow me to link this in chat.
Some girls are bigger than others. I can't sing it all right now because the noise isolation has completely ruined any form of being able to hear myself.
That's fair. Actually, I can just cameras, drag this to the top. To the top with you. Oh my gosh, that's just beautiful. That's beautiful. Just right over the front. Thank you. I have the... Where's the damn thing? Okay, I'm going to click this and it's going to play for a second. Here's just like a subscription link. For the Parlor investigation. So we've done...
Yeah, we've got WPT. We're playing this, which is our series of, like you said, edited gameplay.
Yeah.
Then we've got our other stuff, which is the
podcast.
Whoops, I almost just hung up the call. Yeah, we've got our podcast, which is
we read fan fictions. We read privacy policies while drinking
over drinks.
Of course. We do quizzes to each other. We'll do improvs where we just build a narrative. We'll click a link that gives us random Wikipedia articles and talk about them.
I would like to say that the last quiz that we did decided that you were actually Gen Z, not millennials. So sorry to tell you. But...
That's right. We do have we have episode 9 of Parlor Investigation podcast in the works, and that should go up somewhat soon. So we would love if you guys went to go check out the channel.
I would kiss all of you on the face.
Or the butt.
Who knows? We're
not vegan. Anyway.
I'll eat your butt if it's not dairy. Lactose intolerant.
That's it. The Smiths are Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett Smith. That is correct. You're not wrong.
You got it.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I don't imagine we'll do this again unless we think of an album that's worth doing it for.
Yeah. I mean, if you have suggestions for an album that we could, do a song reaction or two on, and then if we like those songs well enough that we could do.
Yeah, it's tough because a lot of these albums I've listened to are ones that Ethan wouldn't love.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but I'll never say never. We might do another one of these at some point. And we're gonna.
Never.
Ethan does know. He does know that. We're gonna do more individual song reactions. Gonna listen to more grunge. I love that everyone in the comments is starting to like dial into that.
Yeah, that's really
Can,
good.
can we settle that here and now, guys?
Yeah,
All right,
please.
background off, live reaction off. Make this full size something. That'll do. Center. Okay. Is Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins?
Siamese Dreams, isn't it?
I think it's just Dream.
Oh.
Does it have grunge elements in the music? The answer is yes, and I hope you all say yes. I'm aware that grunge is also is a music genre that has fashion and culture attached to it, much like punk, much like metal. I would agree, not on every song.
Right. But as a whole, does it have grunge to it?
Especially in
that doesn't define it. It doesn't mean it's its only thing.
It's mostly in the vocals. Because
Yeah.
I would say that the instruments are there's some math rock, there's a little bit of psychedelic in there. There's a little bit of metal, a little bit of shoegazing,
Right.
that kind of stuff going on in there. Grunge, metal, shoegaze hybrid. Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone is fighting us. It doesn't have two vocals. That's right. That's weird. But there's so many people fighting us, like just staking the claim that grunge is a fashion movement and it's not music.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a grunge album either. It's just it has grunge in it.
Yeah. That's all we're saying is that it has grunge. Like, literally, we said, oh, yeah, this has some grunge to it. And people like, no, this is not at all grunge.
Well, then what is? What is?
It's just...
You better be trolling.
I don't understand, man. What is it with this one specific genre that...
People will stake their claim.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
You want to just leave?
Irish goodbye.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave you guys.
All right, bye.
Thanks for watching.
Love you.
Like, favorite, report, subscribe.
Flight flavor, flick.
Yogurt.